A total of 16 agencies are now taking part in the search for a missing Wyoming man who was last seen in Gering Saturday night. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, authorities continue to search for 25-year-old Chance Engelbert, who went for a walk Saturday night and hasn't been seen since. This morning, during a joint press conference, Gering Police Captain Jason Rogers says that a total of 16 agencies, including local police and fire departments, Goshen County Search and Rescue, and even AirLink, are all canvassing the southwest part of Scottsbluff to locate Engelbert. Chief George Holtis says cell phone data shows that was the last area Verizon was able to pinpoint his whereabouts. As crews continue to search the area to reunite Engelbert with his family, public assistance is being requested as well.
Specifically, any homeowners or businesses who may have video from about 7:30 Saturday evening up until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Saturday night.
Well, the staff at Lake Minnetonka State Recreation Area say this past 4th of July weekend was all in all a successful one. Folks from Scottsbluff County and beyond convened at the lake for a long weekend of fun, family, and rest and relaxation. However, this 4th of July weekend also brought some severe weather. Park Superintendent Dan Thornton says that with the thunderstorms and winds that hit the area hard, there were some hiccups. Fortunately, no equipment or people were hurt, but there were some minor inconveniences.
We saw a couple of trees that had went over close to the water. We had a few tents that got blown around a little bit. Nothing major with the wind. Some heavy rain, a lot of wind, but we didn't get any hail out here, so that was good.
Thornton says that because of that nasty weather, there was quite a few families that had left on Saturday to try to avoid the storms. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer will be in with your comprehensive weather forecast. We'll be back with that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott. Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff. Presented by Allo Communications and Viera Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at midwesttheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff with KNEB.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, two-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options, in addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance.
The pecan chicken salad and ultimate BLT sandwiches from Arby's. It's like eating a whole farmer's market.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, how about a mainly dry forecast for you for a couple of days? Partly cloudy skies tonight, temps falling into the upper 70s, by 7 into the 60s, and then pretty pleasant night out there. It's going to be a nice night to open those windows, finally let some cooler air in there. There's going to be a few strong storms off in the northern panhandle early this evening. Those will move out. We're going to turn hotter for most of the rest of the week after tomorrow. Tomorrow looks really nice, mainly dry weather, and some storms are possible again on Saturday, but until then, we don't really have much to worry about. 87 yesterday after a low of 59. Added another quarter of an inch here in the rain gauge at the airport. We had some areas picking up over an inch yesterday afternoon with those showers and storms. So we're still well above normal for the month and the year. Speaking of well above normal, my goodness, if you haven't seen some of the photos and videos coming in from central Nebraska down here around Kearney, some of those areas last night picked up 8 to 10 inches of rain in portions of central Nebraska, and they're on the cusp of some stronger storms tonight. Severe weather for tonight going to be confined to the north, and it's starting to be trimmed back as those showers and storms move on. But look what we have coming for the next couple of days. Tomorrow and Thursday, thunderstorm chances are nil here across the region. It's been a long time since we've been able to say no real chance of thunderstorms, but that's coming for a couple of days. So there's those storms. They quickly move off to the east tonight, clearing skies behind them. Comfortable night. Again, it's going to pull that humidity with it, and we're going to have drier air coming in here. Temps are going to fall tonight. Not even going to rule out an upper 40 in a few locations, but most of us 50 to 55 for lows tonight. For tomorrow, it's going to be brilliantly sunny. Nothing really going on tomorrow. Light winds, a gorgeous day. This could be a pick of the litter day for you for tomorrow, is we're not going to be too hot, kind of in that Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, just right, not windy, and sunshine. Beautiful looking day tomorrow. Temps only in the low 80s all across the area. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's not going to last, though, if you don't like warm weather, because that's what we've got coming our way. Clear skies, partly cloudy tonight, 52. Any rain chances will be north and early. For tomorrow, sunshine overhead. A beautiful day. Look at this. It's been a while since we've been able to show a 0% chance of rain. Loving that. 82 tomorrow for a high. Get a chance to dry out. Look at Thursday. Highs into the upper 90s. We could flirt with 100. Friday, still pretty hot. Temps in the low 90s. Saturday, our best chance of storms over the weekend. Highs back to near 90, and then we're right into the low 90s. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week. Maybe by late Tuesday, throw in some isolated late-day thunderstorms.
If I said everything you need to know about Arby's Ultimate BLT is right there in the name, how would that make the honey wheat bread feel? Probably not great.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Run with us in the unstoppable John Deere Gator XUV 835 and be prepared to go the extra mile. Because when others take rain checks, we take the wheel. With 3 wide seating, heat, and AC, this is the coolest, most comfortable Gator yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Run with us.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance.
Would your child thrive in a Christian environment with highly qualified teachers, small class sizes, and high academic standards, but still have time for hands-on learning, service projects, and play? A school that feels like family, where biblical character and strong study habits are taught daily. At Community Christian School, we offer all the core academic subjects along with Bible curriculum for preschool through 6th grade with a daycare on site. Call us today at 632-2230 or check out our website at ccsnev.com and discover the difference. You see if CCS is the right option for your family.
Next Gen Outfitters is your new local online source for hunting, shooting, and camping gear. With over a century of combined outdoor experience, we aspire to become the trusted supplier of all your outdoor gear needs. Next Gen Outfitters is where adventure begins and tradition continues. For the month of April, get $25 off orders of $100 or more. Go to nextgenof.com and use code NGKNEB. That's NEXGENOF.com.
Welcome back. A familiar face for countless Scottsbluff County voters over the years has passed away. Vera Delaney passed away on Friday at Heritage Estates in Gering, and she had served as Scottsbluff County Clerk from 1982 until her retirement last December. During her tenure, she oversaw dozens of primary and general elections. She also served on the Oregon Trail Days Board of Directors for more than 30 years and helped found the Oregon Trail Days Art Show, which is celebrating its 37th year this year. There will be a celebration of life funeral set for Delaney on July 19th at the Gering Civic Center at 1:30 p.m. Husker Red attire is welcome and encouraged, and visitation will be held at the Gering Memorial Chapel on July 18th from 4 to 7. Well, flash flood warnings have been issued for a section of south central Nebraska after an overnight storm dropped upwards of 9 inches in some spots. The Dawson County Sheriff's Office reports several vehicles are stalled in high water on Highway 30 in Lexington. And in Kearney, firefighters have been rescuing people stranded by street flooding. No injuries have been reported, but flooding is expected along the Platte and other rivers as the storm runoff moves downstream. And Governor Pete Ricketts is planning to visit more than 12 Nebraska businesses as part of a victory tour for the state's recent win of a National Economic Development Award. Ricketts kicked off the tour today with a visit to Nelnet in Lincoln. He's also expected to visit Omaha, Columbus, Norfolk, Bloomfield, Minden, and here in the Panhandle in Sidney. Ricketts announced in March that Nebraska had won the 2018 Governor's Cup from Site Selection magazine for the most economic development projects per capita for the third consecutive year. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. She'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
I took the 21st Century KNEB farm truck out to Sidney recently and visited Tyson Nargis, a wheat farmer, on how the wheat is faring in the southern panhandle. Nargis said the wheat is progressing well.
And so here on our farm, we're guessing that harvest is probably going to start around the 20th. That's typically about, well, whatever is average is about 10 days afterwards. So usually the later the harvest, the better we do. Looking at a lot of the wheat, it's completely filled in most places, if not getting very close in some others. I think if you get further into the northern part of the county, there's some grain that's still filling. But here in the southern part of Cheyenne County, we are definitely filling very nicely. We've got enough moisture. It keeps raining about every couple of days. The wheat crop is all but made as long as we can stay away from any hailstorms or any bad weather.
The weather, including hail, has been problematic this year. Nargis said they have had hail damage on some of their wheat.
We did have one field that was completely zeroed out. We did spray it off. We've got a neighbor right next door that still thinks he's going to get a 30 to 40 bushel crop off of it. So it's kind of interesting to see how wheat is such a resilient crop that it almost is completely demolished and it recovered itself and is going to make a crop. So there are spots around the county that have fought some hail damage, and that's definitely been a struggle for some folks, but by and large, we're sitting really good here a couple weeks from harvest, and we're looking to have a really good harvest.
Nargis said they are also keeping an eye on diseases, and he knows he probably has some wheat stem saw fly in the fields. In Sidney with KNEB.TV News, I'm Shabella Guzman.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
More time on the road means more time in the shop. Take your car, truck, or SUV to High Tech Automotive. With 10 bays and commitment to quality service and customer care, we can do it all, from general maintenance to more serious problems. High Tech Automotive, between Frank Parts and Baumgars.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The growth and prosperity of our community is dependent on the reinvestment of local dollars into our local economy. When you open a high-interest savings account at Platte Valley Bank, we turn around and loan your money back to our community for new construction, business expansion, home loans, in backing agriculture, and much more. Come save with us at Platte Valley Bank and know that you are doing business with a local bank with local decisions that reinvests your money here in our community.
And finally tonight, the Gering City Council on Monday evening appointed a recognizable face in the community as its new city engineer. Annie Folk will take over the post that had been vacant since the departure of Brendan Lilly. Folk says it's helpful that she's already been filling in for some time with engineering projects while in her position as city planner, and she's confident moving forward into the new role.
That's certainly helped. You know, we're in the middle of some pretty big projects with the downtown plaza and a few others and everything. And so, of course, I'm already working very closely on all of those, and so shouldn't really miss a beat moving right into this other position, just a different title.
Folk says there will be challenges ahead with how to grow and attract business and develop the community. She says one of the first things on the horizon will be updating Gering's municipal codes, which she says she's already been working on. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.